We've successfully made it through the first international break, and am I going to talk about it? No, because I hate this current Irish team. And as the average Irish football fan, I'm now going to take away my focus from the Irish game and focus onto the English game and the Premier League. No, but seriously, if you are Irish and watching this, just support the League of Ireland, watch a game or two. If you're not already a fan, just go buy a Dundalk jersey, they need the money right now. That's a statement about 3 people watching this video are going to understand. But anyway, the Premier League is back. Game week 4 predictions. There are some interesting fixtures, most specifically the North London derby. Stay tuned to find out what I predict. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Southampton versus Man United. Man United did not go into the international break in a good place, getting battered by Liverpool 3-0, an embarrassing result. So much so that Cristiano Ronaldo on his YouTube channel was getting interviewed by the football genius that is Rio Ferdinand and started criticising Erik ten Hag for saying Man United can't win the Premier League. You don't really want your manager to be saying that, but at the same time, he's not really wrong because this Man United team is not very good. That's maybe an understatement when you have players like Casemiro playing week in, week out. Even a washed up Casemiro will be able to deal with this Southampton midfield, including Will Smallbone, who's just a terrible footballer. We're one prediction in and I'm already hating on Irish players. He's not really Irish. He's one of those players that just decides he's Irish when he's 20 years of age. I think Man United get back to winning ways. I think they keep a clean sheet, a 2-0 win, and a surprise goal from the youngster Marcus Rashford. Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest and Ryan Gravenberch. Wow, what a player. Who knew? We always knew he was good. We always knew he had that bit of potential. But as a number 6, no one saw that coming. In my opinion, he's been the biggest surprise in the Premier League so far this season because everyone knew Liverpool needed a number 6. They didn't get one. They decided to be Ryan Gravenberch. No one thought that was a good idea. No one thought that was the solution. And so far, admittedly just 3 games in, he's looking really good there. Liverpool at home, at Anfield, they've won every single game. They haven't conceded a goal. Things are going to continue that way. A 3-0 win, a goal from Luis Diaz, 2 goals from Mo Salah, and Arne Slot continues his 100% record as Liverpool manager. Man City versus Brentford. I am just a Haaland hater. I mean, he continues to score goal after goal, hat-trick after hat-trick, and I'm still never really going to admit he's one of the best players in the world. I'm going to die that way. I genuinely, even though I know he's really good, I'm not going to give up. I just absolutely hated how he's such a bad footballer, but at the same time, he's one of the best players in the world. It irritates me, but also impresses me. He's probably going to score another 2 goals in this game. Man City win this game 3-1. Haaland gets 2. Fulham versus West Ham. West Ham had a really good transfer window. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone's thinking West Ham are going to have a really good season. They haven't really showed that so far in the opening couple of game weeks. I don't think this is going to be the game West Ham arrive. I don't think it's going to be a brilliant performance, but I do think they will get a win. I think it's going to be comfortable enough. A 2-1 win, a first of the season for Nicholas Fulberg. Crystal Palace versus Leicester. When it comes to predictions, I'm just way better when I use emotion. When I'm just a little bit bitter, I'm really good. And that was the case with Crystal Palace in the last match week. I predicted them to draw 1-0 with Chelsea. That's what happened. Purely because Chelsea were annoying me a little bit, I think they needed to be humbled. What? An Arsenal fan was giving it the big in the comments, and I just thought, yeah, I think they're going to draw with Brighton. That also happened. So as good faith to Crystal Palace, I'm going to be kind to them again. A 2-0 win at home to Leicester. Mateta's going to score a goal and start his golden boot charge. Brighton versus Ipswich. Ipswich had a really interesting transfer strategy. They just signed all the best players from the Championship, so if they get relegated, they probably come straight back up. Unfortunately for Ipswich fans, a lot of their signings were Irish players, so they're going to have the misery of watching them every week. Brighton have had a very successful start under the new manager, beating Man United and Everton along with drawing with Arsenal. They're unbeaten and it's going to remain that way. I realise I haven't predicted a draw in this video. It's going to stay that way. I think it's going to be tough for them, but I think they win this game 1-0. I'm going to give an Irish player a bit of credit. Evan Ferguson is going to score the goal. He's not going to do that. I think it's been like a year since he scored a goal. It's tough times. Hopefully he gets one in this game.
You are a fool. But at least you are brave.
Aston Villa versus Everton. A few days before Aston Villa started the Champions League campaign, things are going to be exciting at Villa Park, and Everton are really bad at football. It's a recipe for disaster for Sean Dyche's men. It's going to be an absolute battering. Aston Villa are going to win this game 4-0. Ollie Watkins is finally going to show signs of being a competent footballer. He's going to score 2 goals in this game. Villa are going to be looking really good. The confidence will be high ahead of the Champions League, and things are going to continue to get worse for Everton. Bournemouth versus Chelsea. I've been unkind to Chelsea so far this season. They deserve it, to be fair. I mean, they are terrible at football. But at the same time, Bournemouth is just the kind of game you would expect Cole Palmer to just drop an absolute masterclass. I feel like Cole Palmer gets a couple of goals in this game. 2 to be exact. One of them is going to be a penalty. He's also going to get an assist for a Nottingham Madueke goal. It's going to be a 3-0 win for Chelsea. A really impressive game. Just for them to lose to whoever they're playing next week, which I can see on my screen. It's West Ham. Tune in next week to find out who I predict in that game. That was fucking cringe. I apologize. Unsubscribe. Don't even tune in next week. Block me for that. I'm sorry. Anyway, Tottenham versus Arsenal, the North London derby. Already in this season, I'm seeing people saying this is going to be an important game in the title race. What happened to football? This is the 4th game week of the season, and we're saying this could be an influential game in the title race. what? I kind of agree because Man City are that good, but that just sounds wrong to me. It makes me sick. I do think Arsenal are going to drop points in this game because they're missing a lot of players. Mourinho, who they brought in, is already injured, and Declan Rice is suspended. What you expect from this fixture is goals, bookings, fouls, just a lot. A really good game of football. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Arsenal drop points for back-to-back game weeks, and the title race is already over. Wolves versus Newcastle. I'm hoping to see Matt Doherty play this game purely because I hope he breaks his legs. Shout out to Matt Doherty for being ability-wise one of Ireland's best players. You feel like on his day he would be Ireland's best player, but then how he actually plays, you question whether or not he's a professional footballer. At least that is for Ireland, because for some reason the lad decides he's semi-decent for Wolves. He's going to be on Anthony Gordon for the second week in a row, and again Anthony Gordon is just going to make the guy look like absolute dog water. Gordon's going to score a goal in this game. Newcastle are going to win 2-1. Matt Doherty's going to get a red card and be banned from the Premier League and banned from football forever. So that was my Game Week 4 Premier League predictions. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Let me know your predictions in the comments as well. A special occasion is coming up on the channel. We're closing in on my 1000th video, which is kind of incredible, kind of sad at the same time. I need to get a life. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do for that video. I don't think anyone cares. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless. See you at the top.